go.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. And it's Harper in at the point guard position. Now, here is Jordan. Fades away. And he makes that one.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Hardaway against Harper. On deep, Marley. It's all in by the Bulls. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Here's Marley. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Count that bucket. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Harper against Hardaway. Here's Rodman. Pippen with a wide open look. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Harper against Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Now Marley. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. Another one falls for Chicago.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Hardaway against Harper. Marley dishes to Mourning. Mourning a screen on Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. On to Hardaway. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, Hardaway there squared up with the distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
Jordan the pass to Harper. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, that is setting the tone. Perfect 5 for 5 to start this game.
Pass to Marley. Shoots over Jordan. Marley no good. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Milwaukee. Steps back and fires. No good. His first miss after 3 makes.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Now Mourning, defended by Rodman. Mourning can't make it work. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside Pippen. Poke loose. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Miami. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And checking out Chicago.
They've been really consistent so far this season. Not making big moves up or down the rankings. And that can be harder to achieve than you might think.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here are the Heat. They trail by 9 points. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right...
Time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat Panthers.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Jordan against Marley. Brown with a screen on Jordan. And that one's good by Marley. Marley's got his second bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim. and get the finish.
Jordan finds Rodman. Rodman sets the screen for Jordan. Chicago with another bucket.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
The Heat trail by 9. Now Hardaway. And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play that's...
Wow. What a jam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Hardaway for 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Jordan driving inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. Out to the wing. Here's Mashburn. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Bulls leading by 13. Takes a step back. Pass to Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Three-pointer.
Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mashburn, the pass to Mourning. Hardaway for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hardaway's got 6.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Jordan. 12 points for him. Knocks down the 3 ball.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the Heat call time here.
Calls timeout. Substitutions for your Heat: Isaac Austin, Keith Haskins, John Brody.
Here's Austin. Pass to Haskins. Friday, the pass to Austin. It's all in by the Bulls. Rodman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
The Heat trail by 18. Here's Crotty. They set the pick. Pass to Austin. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Jordan. 17 points in the game. Pippen outside. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight.
3.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Askins. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Outside for Pippen. From downtown, another 3 for Chicago.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Austin. Right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
That's what he gives you. A big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Mashburn. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. Hands it from downtown. Pippen's got 17 now.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Takes it off the glass.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jordan. Fires from way outside. Offensive rebound. The Heat trail by 16. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. We've got Rodman. Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Pippen. And it's Longley at the center position.
And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Friday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. And then on Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's a contest that I'm keeping an eye on. Early on, you love to see games like that one, which should be full of interesting matchups.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Releases. And that one's good by Marley. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Jordan, the pass to Rodman. Shoots over Brown. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 16.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Martin. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Plays it up and banks it in. Hardaway's got 21 in the game.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now here's Marley. He's got 13. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Jordan's shot is off.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Mashburn. And he gets the bucket. Mashburn's got his second bucket tonight.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
And that one's good by Pippen.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Yeah, what a shot.
Hardaway passes to Mashburn. Back to Hardaway. Dan Marley on the wing. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Taken away. Pass to Hardaway.
Chicago foul. Longley. Second technical foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. On the wing, Hardaway. Carries it from three-point range. Hardaway's got 24.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Harper's shot's good.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Marley against Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Mourning can't make it work.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
A nice shot by Jordan.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Now here's Marley. 13 points in the game. Now here's Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Brown. It's tipped.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Ashburn, the pass to Hardaway. From deep, Marley. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. And the Bulls making a change here. Bushler's checked in.
Judd Bushler.
Here's Jordan. He has 30. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 8 rebounds in this game.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Marley passes to Ashburn. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Brown against Longley. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Here's Marley. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Longley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 24. And it's Brown missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Bushler's shot is off. The Heat trail by 18. Marley kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Here's Marley. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Jordan with the bucket.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Now here's Hardaway. Timeout called the Heat.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They have got to tighten it up.
Always down there on the kid, what they tend to do in terms of motivation, what they said to you. Hey man, all day, it's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't bang like this, it's gonna take patience. Work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends, thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface, do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid, what they tend to do in terms of motivation, what they said to you. Hey man, all day, it's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't bang like this, it's gonna take patience. Work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends, thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface, do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid.
All right, fans, that is your dance team. Make some noise.
Side and stolen by Longley. And here's Jordan outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got his 4th assist in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Got a piece of it. Jordan with the steal. Pass to Rodman. It's good. Rodman's got 5 now.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
They've definitely been more opportunistic. They have pushed the pace every time they've had the chance.
Ashburn, no good. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The kick out to Harper. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Clock at 6. Again, Chicago.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants. Makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Now, here's Anderson. No scoring in this one. Got a piece of it. Jordan looking it over. Rodman sets the screen for Jordan. Count it.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Here's Anderson. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Mourning. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here.
Team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
And here's Austin. 5 to shoot. Mourning a screen on Rodman. Here's Austin. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. He has 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now, here's Grant. From past the arc. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And then slammed in by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Grant kicks to Anderson. That 3 off the mark. That shot off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Bulls running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Tim Hardaway. Lee out there with Anderson. Then it's Austin, and it's Haskins in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Jordan. Gets to the corner and buries it. Jordan's got 45 points.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Anderson in the post. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Harper's shot's good.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's Hardaway. On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Austin. Now Anderson. Hardaway for three. He doesn't hit that one. Lee with the steal. Here's Haskins. The leaner falls for it. That was a difficult shot.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
Pass to Bushler. Three-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. It's tipped. Austin kicks to Lee. Down low. Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Hardaway passes to Anderson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And the shot's good from Bushler.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Lee outside. Over to the wing. Here's Haskins. And again, Miami with the triple.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Here's Bushler. And the Bulls another three.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Hardaway for three. And the Heat another three.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Longley, a screen on Lee. To the paint. And finished off by Longley.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself. Crosses the D up that time.
Heat on offense. Lee outside. To the middle. Here's Austin. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And Crown throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three.
Put in the work that